right, we are now recording, I guess.
Well, hello.
Everybody, this is Jeff from Rise to Brutality hanging out with us tonight.
Hello, world.
Phone,
On the phone.
as he's not
Part of our physical.
Only if you knew what I was wearing, because you can't see me because I am on the phone, but I'm not in my underwear, though.
Oh yeah.
Are you only wearing a cock ring?
What's that?
I said, are you only wearing a cock ring?
Well, I wasn't looking at him. I was playing with him. No, I was kidding. That's a joke.
That's an old line from a movie called Pump Up the Volume. Christian
I remember that movie. I do remember that movie, and that movie did not really do anything for me, though. It didn't pump it up for me.
But one of the reasons we actually have Jeff here tonight with us is because of his guitarist, Nick, was currently in an accident, recently, not currently, in an accident which shattered his hip. Is that correct?
Well, he broke his pelvic bone in 3 spots. He fell from an injury, and it's kind of devastating news to us because we had some big upcoming shows in our future that we had cancel, put off hold. You know, any band could say, hey, show must go on, and, you know, we're going to do it anyways, but Nick is one of our heartbeats of the band. You know, Nick originally created this band. Nick brought me in and years back, and, you know, we're totally devastated over this. He's been in the hospital for about over a week. He had to go into immediate surgery within 24 hours off of doing this. He can't walk right now. He's supposed to be bedridden between 6 months to a year. He has to relearn to walk again, going through therapy, you know, between friends, family, band members, especially this big metal community where, you know, we're keeping our thoughts and prayers together for him, you know, for awesome recovery.
Do you want to tell the 5 fans that we have watching this how they could donate money to help the cause?
Well, link offhand, I don't exactly know by heart, but we did, a friend of ours, TJ, very good band member, ex-band member of the band End Unseen, who's good friends with Nick. He started a GoFundMe site. You could actually find that off our Facebook. It's facebook.com/R2B Metal with the number 2.
Yeah.
You can also find us off of Reverb Nation, reverbnation.com/Rise to Brutality with the number 2, and also we do have a .com site, you know, our band name, of course, Rise to Brutality. It all links together with our Facebook. You can find a page on there. You could donate $5, $10, whatever. Donate 100. You know, every little bit helps. Nick does have a daughter that he does take care of full-time, 24/7, 365 days a year. He's a hard-working guy, not just in the metal community, music community around here, but in real life of raising his daughter, and right now he can't do so.
Yeah, we went looking. We got the GoFundMe for Nick's Medical Relief Fund, if you're actually on the GoFundMe site. And hopefully you can give something, anything.
$5, you know. I'm sure he would even accept, like, if you could buy his daughter a Happy Meal.
Buy him a Happy Meal.
Buy him a Happy Meal. That hospital food's terrible and disgusting.
Yeah.
Well, Happy Meals count.
Yes.
You know, if you want to send food even to help out, whatever's not eaten by Nick, I'll eat. No, just kidding. So,
Yeah. On other news, I saw that since you had mentioned you'd had to cancel some shows, you had that show coming up with what was it? That big national coming through. I'm trying to think, Decapitated or
Decapitated.
yeah. It's a big
My
show.
heart broke over this, of course, and so does everyone else in the band. But we did make a decision to pull off the show. In other good news, besides that, we're already in the works of recording an album. We're gonna continue doing that. Nick's part would be last, and we'll wait for when he's ready to come in and record his last part for us to finish recording. So we're still going to continue.
Now, I know that me and you had spoken, and this is a little bit down the road, but would Nick, do you think, be okay to do the barbecue that you were talking about being invited to?
That's another thing that we've thought about, and something I thought about, and that is a little bit down, about 5 months down the road, and yeah, that is in question most definitely. So if it turns out can't work out with Nick, Phil, I'm going to have to join you and learn your songs. I'm just
You're welcome to come in and join me in the booth. Coming out of the booth.
we're still shooting for that. We're hoping that he gets a speedy recovery, and if we go as planned, we record this album, we'll wait for a release till right before then, and our goal is to set up a small tour going through a couple spots in northern Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, up to Richmond, Virginia, and circle back around through like Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, back down to Florida. So that is our goal. It basically upon Nick's recovery.
Yeah, that recording an album, best use of time while he's down. Making the best of a bad situation.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So we're just we're gonna lay it in Nick's hands and just pray for him that he could be able to walk like he did before and get back to where we were on track. So.
Well, definitely glad to just get...
Oh, and by the way, don't buy a hoverboard. You'll either blow up, catch on fire, or fall down and hurt yourself.
Yeah, I hate those things. I think that they just look terrible. On top of the fact, it's not a hoverboard. It's got wheels, Dad.
I had a problem whenever I saw a kid pushing his bicycle while he was riding one of those things.
I saw a kid mowing his lawn with one. I'm not kidding.
That kid's going to get fat. They're both going to get fat.
Yeah,
That's what it's turning into. Everybody's going to get fat.
Yeah. We're going to become Wall-E.
Yeah, straight up.
We're going to just have our hover chairs and...
Cupcake milkshakes and all. It's going to be great.
If they're going to call it a hoverboard, they ought to do it something like Back to the Future. Now, I want one of those. That would be different.
Yeah.
See, I think they were just in such a rush to try and get that Back to the Future hoverboard that they were just like, sure, just throw this out there.
Yeah. It explodes and catches on fire, right?
I want a hover. I don't want to roll.
Yeah, I mean, it's a Segway without the armrest.
Yeah. But, exploding and fire, that aside, still.
No, it just, if you have one, there's a chance you're a tool. And
not to alienate any of our audience or anything. I know all 5 of you out there.
In other music news, how is the recording going with Mr. Banfield?
We were actually just about to let everybody know that we're releasing our first song out on our Bandcamp and our free download for the song Goliath coming up on the 19th here.
Yeah,
that's awesome. I heard that first recording you did. Amazing. Everybody listening right now, dude, this is going to be off the chain. Phil gave me a preview of this recording of what they've been working on, and I tell you what, dude, it's amazing. I don't know what else to say. It was badass, and I'm so glad that you went on to a further project and such good project of what you're doing right now, man. It's awesome. It sounds fucking amazing.
Yeah, we're real excited about it.
Am I supposed to swear? Can I swear?
Yeah. We some of the things we've said on here, we probably should not have. But yes.
We have a half hour with the radiologist, and that was very entertaining.
But yeah, we're looking for Tuesday the 19th release. Same thing, we're going to do Bandcamp. We also got a Reverb Nation that we just put up.
Where we're releasing the song out to everybody for free, and we just want you to enjoy it.
Yeah, please do, because I've heard it so many times. I just want someone else to share my pain.
Oh, by the way, I have a bad habit of cutting people off.
You're fine, man.
Yeah. Yeah, we've spent the last 3 of these jumping all over each other.
If you have any free time tonight, you can go down and visit Jeff. He is at work, and
oh yeah, I'm at
you want
Club Atlantis on 66th Street, Lauderdale, Florida, 1 mile south of Alberton Road. Ooh, see ya here. No, hey, that was a nice plug. Thank you.
You like that? Huh?
Yeah.
Ask for me at the door. I'll give you your first drink free.
You hear that?
That's actually a good plug.
There it is.
Our only plugs before was I keep drinking Dunkin' Donuts every time we do one of these, and we try to show the cup off, and nothing happens.
Well, actually, we're going to call them Dunk-a-Dunk tonight, because I did go through the Dunkin' Donuts drive-thru today before on the way to work, and they told me they're out of donuts. So I told them they had to black out half their sign to call it Dunk-a-Dunk.
I like it.
How can Dunkin' Donuts be out of donuts? I don't get it.
You know, there's something just not right in the fucking world.
No. I'm betting they still have those crappy finger sandwiches, but no donuts. No.
Yeah.
Donut capital of the world, and they're out of donuts. But I did ask them. They said, well, our baker doesn't come in until 10 p.m., and they work from 10 p.m. to 5 p.m. And I said, well, how come you're not back there making donuts? They're like, I don't get paid enough. What is going on?
Yeah, well, some of them, it's better that way. My girlfriend, she had never had red velvet cake before, and she went in there and I was like, you should try the red, and she was going to get a red velvet cake donut. Mm-hmm. And the guy behind the counter went, before you buy that, perhaps try one of these, and just gave him one of the donut holes, and she ate it, and she was like, that tastes like fucking Play-Doh, and he's like, I know! And so that was a real bad introduction to red velvet.
I've eaten Play-Doh before. It's not that bad.
Yeah, it smelled and tasted exactly like Play-Doh. It was interesting for being...
But I did play with Play-Doh today. Well, with my daughter, I did. I honestly did. But
I'm glad that's where that went. I got scared there for a moment.
I want to point out...
It didn't taste like red velvet cake. That's all I gotta say. It was blue. It tasted like blueberry. I was kidding.
Salty, terrible blueberry. I saw the picture you posted with your daughter bringing the cold to Florida. Thanks a lot.
Oh my God, blame her. I blame her. Okay, what Phil's talking about is she had her little Elsa Frozen dress on and her little wine and her gloves, and she looked like the little princess. And she did bring the cold weather. That's all I gotta say. Sorry, everybody.
Take this foul, Florida. Yeah. I'm actually quite thankful.
Some other music news. How about David Bowie now, man?
Oh yeah, that's broken my heart.
Oh my God, that is a idol gone, along with the beginning of the year Lemmy from Motorhead.
Yeah.
We're still in the first month, and we've already lost 2.
Yeah. And one that I thought could not die because he was made of whiskey. And one that I thought couldn't die because he was a vampire. So I've been proven wrong twice now.
I originally thought David Bowie was a Muppet. So when he wasn't performing, I thought they just hung him up in the closet or something. But I don't...
Yeah.
And of course, with Labyrinth 2 coming out, wasn't he supposed to be in that? Does anybody know that?
I don't know, but if he was... I love David Bowie, but I don't know if I want to see him in those pants again. Yeah, I do. Who am I kidding? I totally would look at him in those pants again. I'd do it.
I'm not going to kid you with you guys. On Sunday, my daughters and I were watching the movie Mr. Deeds. I know it's been a while since that came out. And there's the scene where Adam Sandler's in the helicopter and he's flying over New York, and then he starts singing Space Oddity in the helicopter, and he's doing the "This is ground control to me," and my 10-year-old Aaron, she starts singing along with it.
Oh,
and
wow.
I'm just like, that's awesome. And Alessa starts doing the drum beat on the couch, and.
Did you see that?
And then when I woke up the next morning and I see that all over Facebook, and I'm like, David Bowie died. And she's like, we just sang the song last night. And she knew exactly who David Bowie was.
Yeah. Well, Chris Hadfield...
Dude, that's amazing. Especially for her age, to know such a great artist, you know, in the pop world.
That crushed everyone, and I mean, like, it literally, for a while, it's broken the internet. Like, people cared that much. But, like, the International Space Station had Chris Hadfield do the Space Oddity. I was like, oh, god damn it. Oh. And I spent the day at the hospital with my mom, and I listened to that new album, and or that new song, Lazarus, like 15 times, and I'm like, and he knew it was coming, and it was such a great goodbye. Like, the song is literally, at the end, it's like him reassuring everyone else that he's fine, it's okay, and I'm like, that makes it worse. Why are you trying to make me feel better?
Oh, wow.
Lemmy, on the other hand, was like, fuck you.
What was that?
I did see a post that Ozzy Osbourne should change his batteries. Did you see that?
No.
Well, yeah, he's getting up in age himself, and I'm sure Mick Jagger's kind of shaking a little bit, you know, at least.
There's the rule of three.
In 2015, the Stones did come back around and do another tour, you know. Hopefully it's not the last.
Yeah.
With so many celebrities leaving us, great musicians.
Yeah, we had quite a few last year, too, and this was just a fucking hell of a way to start a year, man.
It's been nonstop, man. It's, you know, especially say no to heroin, everybody. You hear that? Say no to heroin.
Say yes to David Bowie in Labyrinth pants.
Let's say yes to crack. Just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. Just, you know. The awesome part is, you know, my daughter getting in the truck now. She now tells me to put Gore on.
That is awesome.
That is awesome.
And my bedroom is totally set up like a Gore museum. I even have a full odorous costume that's on a mannequin in my bedroom. It's kind of hovering over my bed a little bit, and she actually likes it. She likes to put the stuff on, and she's gotten used to it. And I think she kind of switched me bedrooms. She, like, took over my bedroom because she likes the Gore stuff better. And she's like, Daddy, you need to be in here by the Barbie and Frozen stuff and all the stuff. You can have my room. So my 3-year-old converted me to her room, and she took over my Waremuseum.
Yeah, my son is 15, and he just 2 days ago posted a picture of Odorous, and it says, "This is Odorous Urungus. Share just because." And I was like, "That's my boy. That's my boy."
That's awesome. Oh yeah. So you'll be seeing soon. I just finished another picture, another drawing. I'm actually going to load it up on Facebook within the next 2 days. I'm going to be. I have some pictures and prints that I sell already. I do a couple different Gore commissions, and I just did a new one of Odorous resembling for the song "The Road Behind." It's a pen and ink drawing that I did, and I'll have prints available through my Facebook.
Yeah,
if anybody's interested.
That song gets me choked up, and it shouldn't. It really shouldn't, but it fucking gets me choked up. I mean, even before, it just had this, I don't know.
It's a very emotional song, the way it sounds, but if you actually read the lyrics, you'd be like, what the fuck?
Oh, exactly.
How does this sound so serious?
Yeah, but it's because they bring in whales and shit at the end, and that's why you're like, oh. Yeah. And meanwhile...
Well, actually, this picture, it's funny, is, that I just got done with, it's Odorous pulling a whale down the street. And it says, "Say the whale, baby." Since you said that.
Explains that
actually,
song.
the picture, I actually wrote down every lyric of the song, you know, that's like crossed in the picture into all the shading and everything. It's actually pretty cool. I did this for, it's a commission piece that I did for this guy, Robert Patterson. He's out in California. He's a big Gore collector. So I could actually get copies of it, and then I'm sending the original off to him.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. What the fuck is this helicopter doing?
It is just circling around us tonight.
Well, fellas, I am sorry to break the news, but yes,
well, my
attendance is required out in the room.
You get those strippers in line.
he has to do it. And oh my God, this guy just, I'm watching on the camera right now, and this guy just came walking in the club wearing, he looks like an Eskimo.
It's not that cold out. Maybe it's to cover up the zombie bite marks or something.
Those really, really big hats, like you see in movies like the Russians wear.
Oh, so he's like Jane from Firefly.
No, what that is that's you don't know who I am. I'm nobody. You can't tell that I'm coming in here.
Yeah, he's actually wearing one of those with a trench coat.
No,
I think I might need to. I might have to go out there with a security wand and wand him down.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad idea.
Yeah.
I remember going into a porn store, and I was a goth kid wearing a trench coat, and then I on the way in I went, oh, I'm that guy right now. It's too late now. I'm already in here with the trench coat on. Oh well.
Hey, well, guys, definitely, Philip, thank you for having me on here, man.
Hey,
That was
Jeff.
awesome,
Thank you for being a part of this with us.
All right.
and definitely anytime. And once again, man, if anybody out there wants to give donations at Nick's Relief Fund, help him and his family out, you can find it on our Facebook, facebook.com/R2B Metal with the number 2.
Alrighty.
All right. Thank you again so much, Jeff. I hope you have a great night.
All right, guys, I will talk to you later. See you later, Cyberworld!
See you.